The greatest name in cosmetics presents the 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Yes, the $64,000 question. And now, the star of our show, where knowledge is king and the reward king size, have art.
How you doing, Richie? If you were there, you never know. It could be one of them automated ones. Hello, Miss Jessica. How you doing, beautiful? Yeah, no, Richie, you don't get the beautiful label. You just get the handsome label, I think. Ooh, good sake. Just finished Din Din. Now I just got my cold kind of like over with, kind of. Quit arguing with me, woman.
Just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits.
You guys gotta bear with me a minute because I'm trying to make sure I got everything I need ups and running. One of my updated games got corrupted. I was heartbroken. So I had to go back to an old copy. And pray that I don't break this copy. Otherwise, I'm out of copies.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're brave, then you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Probably $1 million chance of a lifetime. Yep, apparently that's what we'll be playing tonight. But that shouldn't be on. Why is that on? I don't know. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are you guys doing tonight? Well, we'll give away we might give away a million whammies. I don't know about $1 million. Especially when I gotta pay for stuff. But how is everyone doing this fine Thursday evening? Yeah, I'm feeling better. Although the wife says I'm still sick. She's the one upstairs hot coughing and hacking. I am only coughing and hacking when I'm sleeping, apparently. But it is Thursday night, and we are actually on schedule. Don't ask me how I did that. But somehow I managed to get myself sort of on schedule. We're only about 40. Let's see. It's 6:45, 7 o'clock 15 to 7:05. So we're only 19 minutes over. And that's because I got home and I opened up one of the files I was going to run tonight, and it just didn't work. So I have got to sit down and work on it either tomorrow or Saturday before the show. I got to figure out why it's broken. It worked, and then I bring it home, and it doesn't work. This is not fair. I really need to get this cut. Then I'll have a big flashy, bright forehead. So I need it semi-cut. Or, wait a minute. I know what I can do. Let me find. There we go. Providing I don't fall over. Providing I do not fall over. There we go. That still don't look right. There we go. Now it looks right. Howdy-ho, neighbors. Sheriff Bart saying, how you doing? The Man in Black. That's it. I'm Johnny Cash tonight. We're doing our Johnny Cash impression. That's what I need to play, some Johnny Cash music. But I don't have any Johnny Cash music. You think we could talk Alexa into do it and then not get me in trouble? We're just doing all Johnny Cash strip of theme music? Maybe. Possibly. But we have loaded up the prize pile with some new prizes and some old prizes, of course, because we still got some smalls that we haven't given away. You guys making me feel bad. It's like, do they want these smalls or not? I don't know. But I took the 2 large prizes I had out, put 2 brand new ones in. So if you are a Barbie fan or a comic book fan, you're going to be happy. And not in the way you think. So there's your hints for the 2 biggies tonight. There's your 2 hints for the 2 biggies tonight. So how is everybody's week going? How many of you guys have already broken your New Year's resolutions? That's my question. We're one day in. How many of y'all have broken your New Year's Day resolutions on the very first day? Raise your hand. Come on, be honest. I will be honest with you. Because I didn't really make any. So I didn't break any, but I did not break any. So we kind of winged it a little bit. But we always wing it around here. You think there's a script? You make a good funny. Yeah, I think everybody wants to do that. But, so that's one of those resolutions you can't not break until you just give up. Like, I will admit, I made one resolution, which was to be nicer to my callers at work. So I'm doing good so far. I'm not getting mad that I'm getting the same calls over and over and over at the office, or getting frustrated when it's somebody that's not technologically savvy. So far I've been good. And I made a promise to go by the book a little bit more. I made a promise to go by the book a little bit more rather than 4 letters are better, Jessica. 4 letters are better. Just remember that. Yeah, I was getting into a bad habit at the end of the year where it was like if I knew how to do something, I didn't follow the rule, the instructions line by line. I just did them. And I'm like, nope. This year I am going to go by the book and how the bosses want stuff done. And so far so good. Had a couple that were iffy, or a couple that where I wanted to do it what I know is the correct way. But our instructions say do it the other way, so I did it the other way. So I'm like, it's like a struggle. And I never thought something like that would be a struggle in IT. But it is. So I got myself a late Christmas gift from a friend at the office.
Now you see it. That's how we play. Now.
You guys have to help me decide whether or not to open him up or just leave him in the box.
Now you see it. And here's the host of our show.
I got today
Thank you.
the Venomized Daredevil.
Welcome again to Now You See It.
So I'm trying to debate whether I think he should be opened. I think anything that's Venom needs to come out of the box. What do you think? I think he needs to breathe. Do you guys think he needs to breathe? Too late. He's going to breathe. And then we're going to get Venomized. Each and every one of us. And of course, since it's Marvel, he goes bobbly, 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 bobbly. Venom doesn't bobble. Venom is supposed to be like, "Arr." So yeah, one of my guys at the office gave me that today. So we got another pop for the personal collection. And let's see if he'll hang around with Paul. I don't think he'll hang around with Paul for too long. No, he wants the camera too much. Ah! He's already trying to run away. Yeah, he kind of does. He just bobbles too much. This is one third problem I've always had with Marvel. So Daredevil's going to stay right there. All right, so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a list. We're going to do $1 million chance of a lifetime, and hopefully we'll get some other stuff in there. So I'm going to let this last run of words on string play out until you guys lose out. But I don't want you guys to lose intentionally. Come on, we got to beat my channel's personal best, which I thought was 17, but apparently it's only 12. I was so disappointed when I saw that number. Like, our channel's personal best is only 12. And I thought I was good with word games, but apparently not. We didn't make 10. We didn't make 10. Damn it. Oh, well. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time to get things started tonight. As we always do, with the list. And I have no idea what list is going to come up. I did not add anything to this yet. I have actually come up with one in my head, but I haven't had time to put it down on paper. Ooh, okay. I see a couple. I see at least 2 hard ones. I see at least 2 hard ones on here tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have never seen the list before, it is very simple. We have our word, our theme, our topic of the list. Tonight, it is red blank. That is the theme of our list. The computer has chosen 10 words or phrases that start with the word red. And every answer on the board contains nothing in front of red, does not have any unique spellings. Nope, no timer yet. Oh yeah, but you might have seen the red list before, but did the computer choose the same 10 answers? That's the question. Did the computer choose the same 10 answers? That I don't know. It might have, it might not have. Like I said, I definitely see one I do not expect anybody to get. I don't even know what it is. But the computer picked it, so that's what we got to go with. So, ladies and gentlemen, think of it as Family Feud without the points. Whereas on Family Feud, your board only has 5, 6, 7, up to 8 answers. We got 10. Well, we got 10 specific answers that fit a very, very, very vague topic. Red blank. It is up to you to come up with these 10 items in 45 minutes or so. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the timer starts now. So yeah, like I said, so now you can start guessing, Jessica. Now you can start guessing. So yeah, I walked into the office, and this was on my desk, and one of my guys says, I didn't know you collect pops. I mean, I know you got the chess pieces. And I'm like, dude, you haven't seen my hoarding basement. It's literally everything. It's stamps, it's Hot Wheels, it's Magic cards, it's sports cars, it's Pops, it's Doctor Who stuff. Red, please come on over. Red, Rider BB gun. That's what Sheriff Bart needs. And the funny thing was, I was watching, what was it I was watching? It was a movie with Steve Austin in it. And I can't think of what it was off the top of my head. And Michael Jai White is in it. And
Let's all play What's My
Line? I've seen this thing a million times. Just because I like watching a lot of dumb action movies. And he like puts down his big gun, puts down his pistol, and he says, "Put down the BB gun or the shotgun." Goes around and he's like, "The BB gun. This is a Red Ryder Miss Daisy from Christmas Story. This is my good luck charm." Doing. And he basically supposedly like knocks out the bad guy with one BB gun right to the head. Yeah. It was ridiculously funny, but I will take it because you knew it was just so over the top. Yeah, one BB bullet. One BB bullet. No, not quite. Ooh, Red Lobster sounds really good. Let's see, I saw red rum, Jessica's on a murder spree, red herring, I like the red herring one, red blue, red robin, yum. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have never seen us before, we are the original, and I use the word original, game show, TV show from Twitch, from PlayStation, from YouTube, from Mixer, from Stream Me, wherever we have been, Red Kool-Aid. I like that one. Don't drink the red Kool-Aid. Otherwise, Sheriff Bart might turn into Nine-Eyed Jack. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing Blind Eye 6-shooter. But yeah, like I started saying, ladies and gentlemen, we take some of your favorite game shows, not some of your not so favorite game shows, some game shows you may never have seen, some international game shows, and we basically convert them to PowerPoint presentations. Everything we do is PowerPoint. We don't deal with Flash, we don't deal with, well, I won't say VBA coding, because we do a lot of VBA coding. But we don't deal with Java and all that fun stuff. Red Apple, Red Hat Linux, Red October. Alec Baldwin's only good movie. No, I will give Alec Baldwin credit. I kind of liked him in the Mission Impossible series. The only movie where you get away with a Scottish-sounding Russian and an American-sounding Russian. The funny thing is, Sam O'Neill sounded more Russian than Sean Connery. And that wasn't saying much. It really wasn't. I think I will need 2 vibes. I will have one in Montana and one in Arizona. Yes, I will need 2 wives. Red jacket, red rose, red dragon, red eye. No, see, my eyes are perfectly fine. Red walrus. You knew somebody had to say it. And he may show up in there on occasion. You know that, right, Spot? And just like if I ever get around to doing the effect list, let's see, it'll be the chaos effect, the butterfly effect. What was the one I just heard? The Mandela effect, the nerdy effect, special effect. Red River, Red Coats, Red Estate, Red Rover, Red Rover. Please send Jessica right over. Oh, Red River. Never mind. What was I doing? Like I said, I don't think anybody will get number 2. I really don't. We'll see. I may be wrong because I don't even know where number 2 came from. So you guys get one big hint. Number 2, we're just going to hope and pray there's nothing behind it. But where were we? I was sidetracked. Again. So tonight it's a brand new year, so we want to give away stuff. We want to start the new year with both prizes going out. That's what we want. Somehow. And the Audi. And the 3 smalls. Now I'm going to say that I am considering bringing back the treasure hunt portion. I'm not sure yet because I kind of like the prize pile where it's just a couple of prizes, so you never know what you're going to choose. But I'm getting into that spot where I'm going to get worried, where I'm going to start choosing stuff somebody doesn't want. And then it'll be on me for picking the 2 prizes. Whereas if you guys choose the treasure chests, then I can like jazz it up a little. Red Super Stock Dodge. No, she did not have a Super Stock Dodge. She just had a red convertible. Little old lady from Pasadena.
For $20,000, it must be exact.
Oh, I missed one. I missed one because I had more to it than Spock put, but I'm gonna give it to him.
For $25,000, what does it say?
The Red Sport of Jupiter. Hello, Allie. How you doing today? I should say, what's up, Sid? You behaving yourself, young man? I'd like to bring the law down on you. Just ask it. I just got to be sure. I'm trying to do my Johnny Cash impression. That's what I'm trying to do. So that was a similar place. We let Johnny Cash down, but I'd like to think so. But I'm not going to be doing no singing for you. Because you guys just aren't even enough. So I'd like to people over in Folsom City Blues. I gotta bring the volume like way down to do Johnny Cash. Red, red wine, red balloon. You guys are on a music kick. That would be 99 red balloon spot. That's why I can't do it to singing, because I already know. If I sing it, I screw it up. Because I remember I was watching the Columbo episode. And the only song they kept using over and over and over and over was Amazing Grace. And I'm like, why couldn't they use Ring of Fire for one song? See, I can speak a little German. 99 läuft Polonisch. But yeah, I'm still trying to get my throat back. I'm like mostly over the congestion. Mostly. I still got a little bit of the cough left, which is driving me nuts. Because like I was in the office today, and from about 7 o'clock till about 10 o'clock, nothing. 10 o'clock is like, I just have it hit me, and my boss looks at me and he's like, you go to the doctor yet? I'm like, no. I'm a man. I don't go to the doctor. That's a rule. Men do not go to the doctors unless we're drugs, kicking, and screaming. Or unless we think we're dying. Those are the only two times. The music drowning me out. Spock, you're probably the only person that ever says that. You know that, right? Red pill, blue pill. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Anyway, where was I? I was saying something about German. Wait, let's see. 1990 Loose Ballooners. Folsom City Blues. What did I forget? I lost my train of thought again. I'm old. I tell you guys, my mind is like, it goes this way, this way, this way, this way. It goes this way, and then it'll do this, and then it'll go that way, and then it'll come back across like a cartoon character, and then it'll start getting chased by tigers, and then it runs into Venomized Daredevil, and it tries to chase it back over where it is. And then it comes back and it says, oh, wait a minute, we got sake. We got to relax for a minute. Close! Close, Spock! You're very close to number 7, Spock. I'm going to say very close. Better help somebody. You get it before somebody steals it now. I'm giving you a big hint. You're like this close to number 7. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Then we go hunting rabbit. And then Henry comes up and he says, "Booyah!" Oh, wait a minute. Say booyah, Henry. Ah, Henry, you messed me up. Say booyah. Ah. There we go, Spock. At least nobody stole it from you. I was going to be... That one was one of those that's very specific because it is the name of a company. You know the funny thing? I don't think I have any rabbits. I don't have any rabbits. Hornhead. Hornhead looking and seeing. Hornhead sees all. He's looking down there. He's like, Allie, behave yourself over there. I see what you're doing. Red Rackham's treasure. Is that anything like our Red Hut? That's kind of like one of our more upscale Red Banded Courage. Redbeard! Where's Redbeard? No, just old Santa Claus is here. I do gotta shave this off though. It's like getting, it's getting like too hard to control. The problem is my electric razor is kind of shot. And and with how much I have, I'm gonna end up going through 3 full razor blades to get rid of this. And it never fails. It's like I get to a point where it's like I want the beard out, but I want it to kind of like just lay back like it's supposed to. It just poof. I would be thrilled if it was like, it would just like fold back like that natural 5 o'clock shadow. Hello, Mr. Walrus. How you doing today? You missed a whole bunch of guest hosts who were like running by the camera, man. Even Paul even had to hang back because it was so crowded over there. Ooh, spare Swedish fish. Red wine. Oh, my sake glass is empty. I has a problem. The only problem is I cannot tell in 2 episodes how far down the glass I've gotten. So this is going to be one of the, and the bottle is heavy. Red Rock, Red Army. Yeah, well, I'm still waiting for somebody to send me some. Hint, hint. That's not to you, Red. I gotta start getting your stuff boxed up. Nope, I do not have Disney Plus, so I have not watched Mandalorian. And I do not plan on getting Disney Plus. Let me point something out to you guys. And I don't know if you guys have realized it. Companies are getting smart. Okay? How many of you guys are like me and cord cut? You just cut off cable because there was nothing on. I'm just curious to know, how many of you guys are like me and you cut the cable you packages them up like really hidden so nobody will know what's in them. Now, like I said, when I sent Red his vodka skull, I had to make sure I emptied it. All right. Jessica, you're a perfect example. How much you pay a month for Netflix? Now, you don't have to give me a big number. You don't have to give me the actual number. No, you say it was like there was just a leak. You say it was like in a plastic thing and it leaked. So like Netflix is 13. Do you pay for Hulu or do you get that for free with Amazon? How much do you pay for Disney? I know they keep changing the rules. So you realize, all right, let's say Netflix is 13. Let's say you pay for Netflix. You pay for Disney, that's 10. All right? You just spent back $23 to those companies that you were only giving $1.99 to when you were watching them on cable. Because I think it's like they get like $1 per subscriber or $2 per subscriber or something. They realize they can get more out of you by giving you their list of channels or their list of shows than they could ever get out of you from cable. They realized that. All right? Let me give you an example. This is me. All right, I got Amazon Prime. I have Tubi, Pluto for free, IMDb TV for free. Those are my 3 freebies. Hulu, I am not subscribed to, so I don't have to pay for them. So I pay WWE $9.99. I'll probably end up paying them the upper tier at some point. I pay Sony $7 a month. So I get what's that service? Crackle. Or not Crackle. Yeah, Crackle. So I just spent $16 for 2 channels. Okay? Amazon Prime, I still pay for. Amazon off. So I pay for that one. I'll say that's probably $7 goes to that channel network. Let's say you get the DC one. That's another $9. Let's say you go for ESPN. That's another X amount. They've gotten smarter. They're like, we're getting the cord cutters back, and we're getting them to pay us rather than pay the cable company who pays us. So it's kind of like, they've wisened up. So you really now have to learn what you watch in your household and pick very carefully. For instance, HBO does HBO Go. I'm never going to pay for that. Will I ever get to see Westworld, the series? No. Will I ever get to see Fahrenheit 451, the series? No, as much as I would love to. So it's like, yep, I'm making sacrifices. I'm officially making sacrifices. In the U.S., it is $10.99, I think. I think it's $10.99 in the U.S. How you doing anyway, Flamin' Mo? Mark, sorry, I did not mean to miss you guys. And Mr. Showtime. As you guys can tell, it's the new year. I am kind of under the weather a little, so bear with me. Oh, I like that. That one I like. Red-Blooded American. That would be a good one to have in there. Like I said, my biggest expenditure is obviously Amazon, but I don't know if I could live without Amazon as a TV channel.
TV shows, TV series.
Amazon off. I need to change her keyword. Red Cardinal, Red Bell Pepper, Red Panda. Like I said, number 2, I do not expect anybody to get, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know where number 2 came from. Let me go look something up real quick. Oh, if you guys get number 2, I would be totally shocked. I'm just going to say that. You guys get number 2, I will be totally shocked. What was I just going to say, or something else? But yeah, I was sitting back watching and looking at all the things I don't watch anymore. And I'm going to admit, other than Keeping Up with Doctor Who and NFL, I don't miss it. If I could get BritBox, I would probably jump back on that one. Those are probably the only 2 I think I have left that I would actually spend money for. Red Lightsaber, Red Hat Club, Red Bloodstain. Well, Jessica's getting violent again, folks. Duck. The Red Kangaroo. I'm going to say the only person I think that might get number 2, and I don't even think Spock could get it. I don't think number 2 is Spock's wheelhouse. Spock's the only person I think that might get number 2. 6, 8, and 9, I expect are gettable. I'm going to say that. Now, see, here's the funny thing, Allie. I don't need BritBox for that. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, yellow leather, red leather. Sorry, you knew I had to do that. You knew I had to do that on that one, Mark. Red shirt, red card. I will be honest. I can get all the classic I want online. Red velvet cake. Now, see, that's what I wish I had. I wish I had all my old VHS collections for them. For the originals. And I would take them in and I would get them burned all over to Blu-ray or DVD. Now, let me ask you this, Allie. Does your dad still have Blake 7 on DVD? If he does, I want to know your dad. I'm just saying. If he's got all of Doctor Who on DVD, if he's got all of Red Dwarf on DVD, and if he's got all of Blake 7 on DVD, your dad and me, we could become best buds. And for those of you guys that don't know Blake 7, didn't realize there was that much. What, that many Doctor Who's or that many great TV series? Red Rocket. Red Lion. Somebody remind me, was Red Lion a restaurant or a hotel chain? For some reason I remember it being a hotel chain. The Red Skull, one of my all-time favorite villains, who never got the evilness he deserved. Red Skull, the only man that you never realized there were that many Doctor Who. Allie, let me give you an example. Okay, and this is why I don't actually need to get those on DVD. There's a channel on Vaughn. Ooh, I like the Red Velvet Rope one. That one I like. Okay, there's a channel on Vaughn that does classic Doctor Who. They have and it's of what they've got burnt to DVD. If they started it on January 1st, and they ran it back to 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 back, which they do 24/7. I think it takes 4.5 months to get through every. Yeah, the pub name I knew. The pub name I do. Red Green's actually in the file, but he didn't make the cut. Now, if you think along the same wavelength, there's one you might get.
And now, here's America's #1 clock watcher.
Yeah, but I want to say if you start with An Unearthly Child all the way till Sylvester McCoy's last episode, and you play it 24/7, I want to say you're going to get Red jumping in and stealing it. Red buttons. I want to say it's a 4.5 month window. Well, I figured everybody was going to jump on Red Skelton. I was going to see who got the skeleton and who got the buttons. Like I said, number 2, I do not expect anybody to get. I'm not even going to give hints for 2 just because of how really out there it is. It's a legitimate answer, but it's way, 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 way out in left field. It's sort of like, no, I'm not saying if you can watch them all in that period. I'm saying if you went on if you just ran them 24/7. If you just ran it 24/7, I want to say it's 4 months. And that's only counting the episode or the shows they have the full version of. So if it's an incomplete version or an incomplete episode, we don't show it. We don't count it. What was it? It's the chase with Hartnell and company. I think is like 10 episodes. So that's literally 3 hours. Yeah, Trial of a Time Lord was 12 episodes. That was back when they did like 48 minutes an episode. Red Groovy. You're getting far enough out there, you might get to it eventually. I don't know if you'll get to it in the 7 minutes left or not. I have to go find the number. Yes, I have seen the cartoon ones with the voiceover. Shada, I have seen in its entirety with the cartoon voiceover. The ones with Troughton, where they did some animated stuff in there. I've seen those. I've even seen the ones I've literally watched the ones where they've got the audio and they just still shot the entire series. The 10th Planet, for instance. Which sucks because that's the one where you go from Hartnell to Troughton. And I would so love for somebody to be able to find it and rescue a copy of that. I would be so thrilled if somebody could find and rescue a copy of that one.
Where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000 Mark 8.
Red die number 40. That's a good one. Love potion number 9, red dye number 40. That's 2 for the next list. So I gotta come up with a liquid for some other numbers. Let's see, what else was there? There was... what was it? It was Secret Formula number 9? Formula 409, yep. Let me think. Jess, I'm going to give you one chance to expand that one. I'm going to give you one chance to expand that one. Because I don't like the short version. I love how you guys jump in when it's like, I'm giving her a chance first. It's like, I'm going to give Jess a chance, one chance to expand it, then you guys can steal it. Because that was one... That was one, it was kind of like Red letter is good, but it doesn't have quite the same meaning. You hit enter when you heard chance. All right, I'm going to tell you guys, since there's only 3 minutes left and we only need number 2. This is an old song. This is an old song title. And I'm going to say, think Motown. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a big hint on that one. At least I think it's a big hint. This is an old song title. Think Motown. And it is done by, to my remembrance, because I had to see who did the first version, 3 different people. Or 3 different groups. 3 different people or groups. Ooh. Red Roses for a Blue Lady. I will say 1 group, 1 female singer, and 1. What do you define him as? 1 classic movie singer. That's the best way I can think of describing the third person genre-wise. I know there's a word I'm looking for. One group, 1 female, 1 musical style. Red, or show, have you been drinking? I gotta ask because it says red blank. You know what the blanks mean, right? The blank, when you have a test, you fill in the blanks. It's not blank red blank. It's red blank. Like I said, number 2, I figured was going to be tough, and I didn't even realize it was in the list. Number 2, if you knew the Platters, Bing Crosby, or Patti Page. The song is Red Sails in the Sunset. And it's not, it's one of those that just happened to be in the list. And I had to go look it up because I wasn't sure what it was. Amazon, play the Platters, Red Sails in the Sunset.
Red Sails in the Sunset by the Platters on Amazon Music.
Red sails in the
I will say very few people would have known this one. Just my guess. It's got a smooth. Well, you've got to remember, it's from the 1930s up to the 50s, Allie. No, officially it still is. It is more of a big band thing though. Amazon, stop. Amazon, play Patty Page, Red Sails in the Sunset.
Red Sails in the Sunset isn't included with Prime, but is available
Nope.
with Amazon Music
Oh well,
Unlimited.
can't do that one.
Play over 50 million songs
Amazon,
on
stop.
Echo Dot with Amazon Music.
Amazon,
It's
stop.
free for 30.
So yeah, that one I kind of figured when I saw the actual list. I saw that one, I'm like, I don't see anybody getting that one at all. So I'm hoping that's not our big winner. All right. So let's see what we got. We got Jessica with 3. We got Spock with 3. We got Walrus with 1. And Mark, Spock with 4. And Mark with 1. So let's start with Spock, who decided to go hit Red Sky at Night. Let's see if it turns out to be Spock's delight. Oh, not there for Spock. All right. Well, Spock's just like, damn it, I just hit the roof. And it's a red roof. No, not there for Spock either. 0 for 2. So then we turn our attention over to Miss Jessica, who's like, Spock's having trouble, but me, I'm having a red letter day because I came up empty too. Dang it. Spock comes down off the roof. He's like, I'm going to win something, and then I'm going to go hit the red light district. And with that, Spock and the red light district has earned himself a shot at the vault. All right, Spock. Which row would you like us to pull an incorrect number from? Well, like I said, there are guaranteed 2 winners because we only got 1 that's locked out. So we definitely have to have either a small prize winner or a 1-player game winner. Spock says 1 off the white. And there went the last 0. So we know there are no 0s, no 2s, no 3s in the combination, Spock. What number would you like to try to open the vault? I'm telling you guys ever have sipping sake? It's good. All right. Spock says he's going 1, 4, 6. There we go. 9. Yeah, don't do like I did Tuesday, folks. I wasn't paying attention, and I had half a shot glass of sake. And I was doing great up to that point. And Delv walked in, and I'm saying something to Delv, and right as I'm saying something, I'm not thinking about what I got in my hand, and I just took it and I shot it. I couldn't breathe for like 3 minutes. I honestly could not breathe for 3 minutes after I did that. All right, we have locked in 1, 4, 6, 9 for Spock. And we hear... We hear that old orchestra music that nobody wants to hear. No vault shot for Spock just yet. But that's all right. We still got other winnings to do. As we turn our attention to Jessica and we say, Red Rover, Red Rover. What are we sending Jessica over? Ladies and gentlemen, we called it. It is the one-player game for Miss Jessica. All right, Miss Jess, are you ready to find out? Miss Jess will be playing the game of Secret X. Now, this is typically the easiest but hardest game we have on the board. This is one of those games that I honestly think should be won 66% of the time. But somehow it never works. All right. All right, Miss Jess. First and foremost, we're going to give you one free X to put on the board. Now, remember what the rules are. You have to make tic-tac-toe across the board or diagonally somehow. You cannot make it vertically. I am going to give you one free X on the board. Where would you like me to put your free X? Bottom right. All right, we're dropping the free X in the bottom right square. All right, so plain and simple, Miss Jess, I'm going to show you the price, and the correct price and the incorrect price of 2 items. All you have to do is tell me which price is the correct price for this pregnancy pillow. This is the Queen Rose full body pregnancy pillow. The price tag of the pregnancy pillow is either $55 or $45. Which one do you think is the correct price of the pregnancy pillow? Queen Rose full body pregnancy pillow. Jessica says it is $45. Is she right? It is $45. And with that, Miss Jess, where would you like to put your second X? Oh, pardon me, folks. Now, see, if we had one of these in stock, then Jessica basically won pregnancy pillow. But we don't carry pregnancy pillows in the studio. All right, top left. All right, so we definitely have a shot at the Audi. The next item up is the heads-up display. This is the Hudway Glass heads-up display system. And basically what it is a wall projector or a projector. It's basically whatever's on the pad will appear on the glass afterwards. This is the Hudway Glass heads-up display. Or no, I'm sorry. Okay, I remember what this is. I almost forgot what this was. This is it's a automobile GPS Hudway Glass heads-up display. You know, it basically, the GPS is on the platform, and while you're driving, it actually projects it up on the glass for you. So you can see the map on while you're driving. I had to think about that. I figured, like, wait a minute, that's not what this is. So it's called the Hudway Glass heads-up display. It's literally a on-screen GPS. The price is $49 or $59. So you did say $49. I'm going to give you a chance to change it once I got the description right. Because I don't want you guessing on the wrong description. So do you want to stick with 49 or go for 59? All right, you're going to stay with 49. The actual price of the Hudway Glass heads-up GPS display is $49. And that means Jess gets to put another X on the board. So Jess, where would you like to put your X? So no matter what, the 50 whammies are Jessica's. Bottom left. All right. So the only place we do not want to see the secret X is in that top red square. If it's in the middle square, if it's in the bottom square, the die-cast Audi is Jessica's. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have a winning combination? Not number one, not number one, not number one, not number one. Oh! Oh! one spot we didn't want it. Oh, so close and so far. But you know what? Just for that, we're going to make it an even 100 whammies for Jessica. Paul. You were so wrong, Paul. Oh, I thought we were giving away the Audi. I thought we were giving away the Audi. All right, just says. All right, I'm gonna try again. Come on, wheel. Oh, give me a minute. Let me get my controller reset. Come on, Gato. Kick back in. I know you want to. See, I noticed Spock actually didn't try it early, which kind of surprised me. And then I'm like, oh, I know what he's doing tonight. All right, give me a minute. I gotta get my Gato back up. Actually, we'll do it the other way. I forgot I got multiple ways to do it. Oh, it is not a vault shot, or it's not another one-player game, but it is. Let's see if it's working. No, not quite working, but it's a vault shot for Miss Jessica. All right, Jess. Which row would we like to remove an incorrect number from? All right, one of the greens. We can definitely drop a green, and we lose the 8. All right, Jess, we know what number it's not. What 4-digit number would we like to try that we think is opening the vault? All right, just says let's go. 1, 6, 5, 7. We have 1657, and we have locked it into the combination. And we hear more sad trombones. That vault's being stubborn. The vault is being stubborn, folks. All right, so that does mean we have one chance for 4 players to get their choice of a Hot Wheels car, a Jonathan Frakes Star Trek figure, or a Bruce Wayne keyring. And the question is it one of my favorite comedians, Red Walrus, giving us red buttons? No, the comedy hour does not pay off. Is it Mark, who went with a simple sweet tooth? Red velvet cake, one of the greatest desserts ever made. It is the dessert of the red velvet cake. And with that, Mark, congratulations. And you basically get your choice. Now, the Audi does not count. I just like Bruce Wayne kind of sitting in it. We have the Bruce Wayne keyring. This is from Batman v Superman. Look. Driving around in his Audi. We have, I forget what this one is called again. The So Fine First Edition Hot Wheels, or First Edition Collections. Or we have William Frakes, Jonathan Frakes, Will Riker. I'll get it right at some point. No. Yours is the large one. Yours is the large one. Yours is still... Yours is right there, Jessica. All right. Bruce Wayne is saying goodbye to the Audi. Bruce, I know you love the Audi, but time to say bye to the car. So congratulations, Mark. That is now yours, and bear with me 1 second. Let's see who replaces Bruce Wayne, shall we? Bruce Wayne is officially replaced. Boy. The new key ring of the pile. So we're going to drop that right there. We're going to move the Audi out of the way. I've been wanting to put one of them in there for so long. It's not funny. All right, let me get back over to the big board. All right, so with that, I am going to set up the little mini game for a minute. Give me a couple of seconds to get a few things set up. And then we will kick into gear the open game tonight. And I don't think slow mode is on. If it is, let me know. Actually, let me just do this anyway. There, we'll turn it off just so it's not on in the first place. Now, I was going to do the Hollywood Squares one tonight, but it's still bugging out on me. I don't know why. So I got to go back and do some more double checking on my programming and check my fixes on it. I thought I had it working. While I'm doing that, pen. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to be doing something really quick, so bear with me.
Yes, it's a $1.98 beauty show. An entertainment spectacular if ever there was one, where beauty is not only in the eyes of the beholder, but also on this very stage. Tonight, the $1.98 beauty show will continue its relentless spoof of all of those other so-called beauty contests. And although this is not a real contest, we will bring you our version of the All-American Beauty.
Actually, no, I don't want to do that just yet.
Personality and poise, but beauty and talent as well. Yes, sir, the $1.98 beauty show will be bringing you tons of talented and beautiful women every single week. Happy women, terrified women, women singing and dancing and raving about it.
All right, I'm almost done. Bear with me. Actually, I'll put Paul right in front of the camera so I can kind of step off to the side for a second. Say hi, Paul.
Not in a million light years.
Paul's not going to let me hide too much. Yeah, Mo, the one problem with the words on stream is it will only take the guesses off of Twitch at the moment. Because I can only run it from one service, and that's where most of the viewers are. It's one of those where I could run I can run a YouTube version and I can run a Twitch version, but they won't be the same. All right, so bear with me, guys. I'm almost ready. Almost being the key word. I didn't want to use this game tonight because it was something I was going to do to it. But I know it's question ready. And I'm just going for an open game tonight. Okay, if there are words in there, I have no idea what they are. Raga? Really? See, I would have probably gotten Gala eventually and maybe Aura eventually. Anything else I would not have come close on. Agua, maybe? No. Aguia? I'm impressed, Mark. I probably would have gotten half of those. I probably would have only got about half of those ones. Just for that, Mark, I'm giving you some points for that one. You earned it for those. Agar. Okay, yeah, that one I should have thought of. That one I should have thought of. Hello, nerdy. So anything nerdy asks, the answer is yes. How are you doing, my friend? What is good? Oh, wait. Can't do it when I'm not on screen, huh? Good eating, Sensei. I got the two big ones. I know what the two big ones are. Yep, I had the two big ones. I'm trying to figure out what that 6-letter word one is going to be. A gaze? A guise? No, that doesn't work. He took Bruce Wayne. Yes, he took Bruce Wayne, and he's been running the table on the on the word so far. A few other people getting a couple of guesses in, but that's been it so far. Yeah, the biscuit got it. That biscuit got to get trim. Yes, I still have your Riker, my dear. And I do promise to get some packages sent out this weekend. Like I said, that's my one New Year's resolution, is to get packages sent. So I think at least one of the Canadian packages will be going out this weekend. At least one of the Canadian packages will be going out this weekend, for sure. Because I'm going to get up Saturday and either get trances out, or I'm going to get the customs form for part of, or get the customs form done for shows and part of walruses. Well, because I've been sitting on shows and walruses and alleys for so long that I think they think I've forgotten about them. And it's like, no, I haven't forgotten. Oh, I thought I had it. I thought I had bonsai and I didn't see it. No. Not literally sitting on them. They're just like in the huge pile over there, Red. They're in the huge pile, and every time the cat gets close to them, I get nervous. So I've got some larger boxes thanks to Christmas. So a couple of them will be going out. A couple of them will definitely be going out this weekend. Because I just got paid this week, so. I had seen bison and I missed bonsai. I am so mad at myself. Let's see. N-O. Let's see. So the last one is somewhere between knobs and snob. S-A. Sona? No. That's not alphabetical. Ah! It'll come to me. It'll come to me. You know what? And since we had 4 people actually participate on that one, let's see if I can reward some points. There we go. We had 4 people participate. I'm going to reward some points. Ah, Noid. I bet Noid was in there. I will bet Noid was in there. The big one's easy. I got the big one. Think 8. There's one for 8. I got the 5-letter one. Ah, taco, taco. I'll almost bet teat's in there. I'll almost bet it's in there. Do I have to give you guys the 5-letter one? I don't know what the last one was, though. Peppy the Naked Frog. Where did you find Peppy the Naked Frog, Red? No, no one lethal. That's one of his. No one lethal. That's one of his emotes. All right, this is what I'm gonna say. Good luck. See, I was hoping it was Valhalla. I was hoping it was Valhalla.
Ladies and gentlemen, the master of the house, Mom Monkhouse.
Havana would be good. We're 1A short, though. There's something from a science lab in there. Wow, Hill didn't come across? Oh, one of them is a fake letter. So one of the L's is not valid.
Hidden in this jumble of letters is the name of the world's...
Oh, the H is not valid.
Can you find it? Now you see it. That's how we play. Now, you see it. Now you see it.
Ah.
Here's the host of our show.
All right, we got better though. We got up to level, so we were too short from our record. Too short from our record. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for our main game of the evening. It is time for the $1 million chance of a lifetime. And basically, you are playing to solve one punny clue. Most everybody knows there's a Wheel of Fortune game. But did you know there was a letter game before Wheel of Fortune? It didn't depend on the luck of the wheel. This is a game open to everybody on the chat channel, and the rules are as follows. We're going to ask you a toss-up trivia question. We're going to show you 4 possible answers to the question. The first player to pick the correct answer will be able to guess one letter in our mystery phrase. If the letter's in the phrase, you get one shot at guessing the phrase. If you don't guess it, no guesses, and the game continues. It's very, very simple. So with that, this was actually originally a Christmas list, but I got rid of all the Christmas questions except the primary one. Santa hit his midlife crisis. So instead of a sleigh, he delivered gifts while blank. All right? Santa hit his midlife crisis. So instead of a sleigh, he delivered gifts while blank. Now, to be able to guess this phrase, you have to pick a letter out of the 26 below. But to pick one of those 26 letters, you have to correctly answer the first trivia question. Which of the participants in a bullfight wield lances while atop blindfolded horses? Which of the participants in a bullfight wield lances while atop blindfolded horses? It should be blindered horses, I believe. Is it the picadors, the Arianeros, the monosabios, or the banderillos? Mark says it's the picadors. Is it the picadors? It is indeed the picadors. They are the ones, they have to blindfold the horses so the horses don't get stir crazy when the bull's coming around. All right, Mark. Which letter would you like? The A. Do we have an A on the board? We've got 2 A's. So, Mark, you basically have up to a minute, or you can pass, to try to solve this question or finish this statement. Santa hit his midlife crisis. So instead of a sleigh, he delivered gifts while blank. All right, no guess. I didn't think so. It's a little early on this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next question. When O.J. Simpson rushed for 2,000 yards in one season as a pro, whose record did he break? Was it Jim Brown, Red Grange, Elroy Hirsch, or Dick Lane? When O.J. Simpson rushed 2,000 yards in one season as a pro, whose record did he break? Was it Jim Brown, Red Grange, Elroy Hirsch, or Dick Lane? Show says it was Dick Lane. Was it Dick Lane? No, it was not Dick Lane. Show is locked out for the remainder of the question. And he was also a football player, Spock, and a movie star, and a murderer. Yes, I still say he was guilty. When O.J. Simpson rushed for 2,000 yards in one season as a pro, whose record did he break? Is it Jim Brown, Red Grange, or Elroy Hirsch? Show is the only one locked out. Mark says it's Jim Brown. Was it Jim Brown? It was Jim Brown's record he broke. It was Jim Brown had, and he broke it by a lot. I think 1870 something. All right, Mark. Which letter would you like? Is there an N? 2 N's on the board. Santa hit his midlife crisis, so instead of a sleigh, he delivered gifts while blank. And just so you guys know that N is part of the previous word. It does not stand by itself.
Let's all play What's My Line?
No guess. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The next question on the board. What is the most common color that appears in the flags of the world? Is it green, blue, white, or red? What is the most common color that appears in the flags of the world? Now this is basically which color. No time in this game, Spot. Because somebody has to come up with the phrase. Joe says white. No. Mark says red. It is indeed red. There are more flags in the world that have the color red in it. All right, Mark. Which letter would you like? The I. And we have 3 I's on the board. Santa hit his midlife crisis. So instead of a sleigh, he delivered gifts while
You can figure out that it says rolled oats, then you're ready to play Bumper Stuffers. And now the driving force on Bumper Stuffers, Al Dubois.
no guess. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question. This U.S. ship, loaded with secret electronic gear, was captured by the North Koreans in the Sea of Japan. Was it the USS Pueblo, the USS Drum, the USS Tautog, or the USNS Impeccable? This U.S. ship, loaded with secret electronic gear, was captured by the North Koreans in the Sea of Japan. Show says it's the USNS Impeccable. No, not the Impeccable. Mark says it's the Pueblo. Is it the Pueblo? It was the Pueblo, and it made major news scandals for months. All right, Mark. What letter would you like? Is there a G? One G on the board. Santa hit his midlife crisis, so instead of a sleigh, he delivered gifts while blank. Anybody think they got a clue as to what it is yet? No guess from Mark at the end of the timer, which means we go to the next question. In a 1982 auction, what famed movie name famously bought the Rosebud sled from Citizen Kane? Was it James Cameron, David Attenborough, George Lucas, or Steven Spielberg? In a 1982 auction, what famed movie name famously bought the Rosebud sled in Citizen Kane? Show says it was Spielberg. It was Steven Spielberg. All right, Show. You get to choose the next letter off the board. See, normally, and I'm gonna pick on Mark a little. Normally, Mark blows through these, the question wise, but so far he's been getting beat timer wise by Show. All right, Show says, is there a T? There is one T on the board, Show. But yeah, Mark, you missed it because we did a new version of Jeopardy Tuesday, and even Red said you would have blown through the questions, but the new layout might have gotten to you. All right, no guess from Mr. Kosugi. And here is the next question. At one point, believed to cure cancer, Latrell was said to be derived from crushed what? Is it coconut shells, corn husks, banana peels, or apricot pits?
For $25,000, what does it say?
At one point, believed to cure cancer, Latrell was said to be derived from crushed what? Show says it's apricot pits. Is it apricot pits? It is apricot pits. All right, Show. What letter would you like next? The L. And we have 3 L's on the board. So, Show, you got 1 minute to try to solve this phrase. Santa hit his midlife crisis, so instead of a sleigh, he delivered gifts while blank. No guess from Show. And we go to the next question. In 1982, we get a lot of 82 questions here. This economically imperiled nation received a $4.5 billion loan from the International Monetary Fund. Was it Indonesia, Cuba, Brazil, or Haiti? In 1982, this economically imperiled nation received a $4.5 billion loan from the International Monetary Fund. Show says it's Brazil. Would he be right? He would be right again. I think we found our 80s kid. Show and Mark are our 80s kids. All right, Show. What letter would you like next? The O. How many O's do we have? We got 4 of them. All right, Show, your minute timer has started. Santa. There went my voice. Hit his midlife crisis. So instead of a sleigh, he delivered gifts while blank. You guys think you got it yet? We know Show's passing again. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The next question on the board. According to legend, in 1883, Italian priest Don Giovanni Bosco dreamed of a great civilization that would be born between the 15th and 20th parallels where a lake had formed. Which modern-day South American city is believed to be a fulfillment of this dream? Is it Caracas, Brasilia, Rio de Janeiro, or Quito? According to legend, in 1883, Italian priest Don Giovanni Bosco dreamed a great civilization would be born. Spock says it is Rio. Would he be right? No, it is not Rio. Mark says it's Brasilia. Is it Brasilia? It is Brasilia. It was basically the Portuguese kind of took Giovanni at his word and started the capital city of Brazil, aka Brasilia. All right, Mark, what letter would you like? The H. Is there an H? There is one H on the board. And your minute timer starts now. Santa hit his midlife crisis. So instead of a sleigh, he delivered gifts while riding a Harley Davidson motorcycle. Indeed. That is what he did. Santa his crisis. He's like, out with the sleigh, that's for kids. I'm an adult. I need me a Harley Davidson. And congratulations to Mark, who just hit the $1 million chance of a lifetime with the Harley Davidson. I actually, like I said, originally this entire game was set up with nothing but Christmas questions. But I couldn't get on to do the show Christmas Eve because this was the puzzle that was going to be brought out because I saw it and it was like it was tough enough where I think you had to at least get the L's. Once you got the L's, I think it was going to fall into place. And when Show got the O, I'm like, okay, I think he's got it. And it just didn't click for him in time. So congratulations, Mark. As you go riding down on a Harley. Serendipity for the day. All right, Mark. Oh, hold on. All right. So I did say, just so you know, I'm going to try and move this a little out of the way so I don't show too much. All right, Mark. With that, I'm going to tell you. I gave 2 clues really early about what the prizes were tonight. Okay? I will tell you one of them involves a Barbie. One of them involves a comic book. Now, I know that doesn't usually sound like your thing. I'm just wanting to know, based on those 2 terms, which one would you be interested in? No, it was the chuckle from the bad joke. No, it's actually not helping as much tonight. But it's because I think the fact that my voice, my coughs are drying out. Yeah, they're both peeping a little bit. I knew they were both going to show a little bit. So you would prefer the comic book. All right. So my question for you is, if I added a name to this, if I said the comic book, one of the prizes is Tim Burton related, would you still go with the comic book? Now, I'm not telling you which one it was. I know I'm milking this for a little bit because I got about 12 minutes left and I don't have another game lined up. If I told you one of them was Tim Burton related, but I didn't tell you whether it was Barbie or the comic book, would it change your mind? So it was like, if it was Tim Burton, not the comic, would that still take you over the non-comic Tim Burton? Oh, I'm not saying yet, Spot. Maybe the comic. All right. So, with that, I'm going to ask, do you want what's behind curtain number 1 or curtain number 2? Now, I will tell you, curtain number 2, I have had in the prize pile since Nerdfest. Number 1, I have had in the prize pile, I want to say about 7 months. All right. Mark says he wants what's curtain number 1. I will tell you, curtain number 1 is the Barbie. But here's the thing. It's a Tim Burton Barbie. You're like, what? Tim Burton Barbie? Is there such a thing? Oh, yeah. There is such a thing as a Tim Burton Barbie. Because Mark, you are now the proud owner from Alice in Wonderland. You are now the proud owner of the Johnny Depp Mad Hatter. That is from Tim Burton's version of Alice in Wonderland. And it is the Disney Barbie doll collection. So congratulations, Mark. Johnny Depp is now yours. Like I said, I know I was milking it, playing it for a little bit. I actually love this. I picked this up. This is the one I picked up about 7 months ago, I think. But it looks freaking incredible. And like I said, and the good news is it's the one with the key on the box. Because I have seen a lot of these boxes where the key's been actually ripped off. But yeah, he looks pretty damn amazing. At least I think so. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, in the dawn.
So Paul is also a fan of that. Fall down a rabbit hole and into the mysterious world of Underland. A magical world where rabbits talk and cats disappear into thin air. Alice joins the Mad Hatter, the White Rabbit, and the Cheshire Cat in a battle against the evil Red Queen. Can they end the reign of terror and restore peace? This tale is retold, and this is why I was joking about Tim Burton, with Tim Burton's twist on the classic story. I forgot this was actually made by Disney. And it does have a stand in there somewhere. I do know it has a stand in there somewhere. So congratulations, Mark. That will be going to you. So you have to go put this one in the box for Mark. Actually, I gotta get Mark a bigger box now. Because up until that point, I could fit everything in one for you, but not anymore. Now I've got to get to a larger box. I gotta figure out how to swap some things around. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, we get to put a new prize in the prize pile for Saturday. Question is, what do I want to... Yep, she has nobody to blame but herself. And prize number 2 ain't bad either. Trust me. At least I don't think it is. All right, guys. So with that, it is 9:15. I gotta go to work in the morning. I gotta try to get some food down me because get the cough done. With that, we are gonna wrap things up tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you that were here tonight. It feels good to kind of get back on my schedule, Tuesday, Thursdays, Saturdays. It's still not a locked-in thing because I haven't heard yet about my mentoring stuff that I volunteered for. So that may change some things down the road. No show. We realized a couple of weeks ago that the bad streams were because Question Bot was getting too full. I know, he's trying to buy some time. I know that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, we kind of realized it. It's like every episode I kept the chat bot off with the questions in the chat. The stream never really dropped. Every time I ran the quiz bot, it was bombing the stream. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm not making any promises on this, is I've got the Twitch overlay for QuizKit. If I get a chance, I'm going to try to set that up to run sometimes. I don't know how, because I've got to reformat some stuff to get it to fit, because everything appears down at the bottom. Oh, Spock is just an evil man. That's all I'm going to say. And he stole it for no prize. See, thieves never... Being a bad man does not work all the time, Spock. So I am going to try to work on QuizKit as a replacement for the main program. The difference is QuizKit is more of a multiple choice thing, and it's more of an overlay. So I've got to work on it, see what it looks like, see what I have to readjust. Once I figure that out, that will replace... that's true. It did get to the end of the game sooner. That will replace the chat quiz. But yeah, we kind of realized that's what was blowing up the stream. Because like every time I ran that, my CPUs were hitting 20-30% as normal, but I had no bad internet connection. So we're going to look at QuizKit, see what it does. If it doesn't work, I'm going to try to talk to the guys that run the Horde and see what they use for theirs. And I may steal that. That's why I've been doing the words on stream. This is to replace the QuizKit, because you guys will get points for this. And what I'm going to do is, right now it's only set up to give the top 4 points, but I'm going to set it up so it's basically like top 10 get points for that, to see what that does and if that helps. And then that's how you guys will get whammies for now. All right, guys, so with that, I am going to go get something to eat. I'm going to wish each and every one of you guys a very good night. And from myself to you, may 2020 bring you everything you hope for. Well, let me re-say that. May 2020 bring you everything you need, whether or not it's everything you hope for. I mean, plain and simple. Because what you need is always the important one. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wish you guys a very, very good night. And we will see you guys on Saturday. And be good to yourself.